Hello everyone, Nadasfan here again. We're playing NCAA Football 11 and we're going to play the Road to Glory mode where we're going to create a player and follow him through his college career. So this starts off being hosted by Erin Andrews, and here we pick the new Road to Glory. We're going to let her tell you what it's all about.
Hi, this is Erin Andrews, and I'm going to be doing a series of reports chronicling the life of a student athlete from his senior year in high school all the way to his college graduation. I think you would be the perfect subject for this Road to Glory series. Now, if you're interested, I will follow you throughout your career and file a report every time you reach a major milestone. No good report is complete without some highlights. So if you agree to be the centerpiece of my series, there will be a cameraman taking videos and photos of you at every game. So what do you say? Would you like to put your career on display?
Okay, so that's the overview. Now we move into actually creating our player here. And it's no secret, you know, I'm from the Twin Cities, Minnesota, born and raised here. So I'm going with a Minnesota reference here. My player is going to be named Lando Lakes, as in, you know, the land of 10,000 lakes, and also, you know, well, I guess, you know, Lando Lakes dairy products and all that stuff that come right here from Minnesota. So I just thought it would be a fun play on this guy's name here. So he indeed is Mr. Lando Lakes from my high school, Wayzata High School. So he'll play coming out of there to start his career in the high school playoffs. Wayzata High School, by the way, is home of a few pros in the last few years in the NFL. You've got Marion Barber with the Cowboys. You've got his brother Dominique, who is a defensive back, also in the league. You've got a guy I played with personally, Ben Hamilton, a longtime offensive lineman with the Broncos, now with the Seahawks. And don't forget James Laurinaitis, the Ohio State standout, also came from my high school in Wayzata. So anyway, we are creating a halfback here, although he's going to be more in the mold of a fullback. I'm kind of envisioning a big old, you know, like Tom Rathman type from the 49ers glory days. That's kind of, I guess, why I went with the 44. Kind of reminded me of Tom Rathman there. He's going to be a bruiser. If anything, you know, I'm not going to be the speed back. I want to be the guy who runs everyone over. So we've created our character here, and we're starting out the Road to Glory, which will start with the Minnesota State playoffs there. And kind of funny that Wayzata and Minnetonka actually is a natural rivalry, so we'll play that first. And as we lead into the first game of the high school tournament here, you'll see here I am at halfback, or here Lando Lakes is at halfback, and you know, playing against high school competition, we will you know, maybe be able to get out and run into some open space. But you know, in general, I want to build this guy to be the, like I said, the bruising back, the guy that you're not going to want to tackle 20 times a game, come, you know, right up the middle and run you over more than getting outside and putting moves on you. So you know, you can tell by his body mold here as he scores a touchdown here and celebrates. You know, as you can tell by his mold, you know, he looks like he could be playing the line just as well as in the backfield. He's got that he's got that neck brace in the back, and you know, just he's ready to hit. So anyway, here I go out in motion and be looking to possibly catch a pass, stop, catch that pass, and get some yardage. So working on some different things here, working on catching the ball out of the backfield, looking at running the ball right up the middle here and putting a few moves on. That's probably something that's not going to be my game when I hit to college, I would imagine. But hey, you never know. Take the pitch this time, get outside, and it looks like I'm going to take it down. Oh, look there, I'm looking for the hit as I go in for the end zone there. That's my game right there. I want to punish those guys. I not only want to run past them, I want to punish them on the way. So that's what Mr. Lakes is looking to do here. He gets a good block and gets a good 7 yards on the outside. So looking for to run a route over the middle here, catch it, and just to bulldoze a couple people. here we'll look to take a pitch out to the left again here, and oh, hurdle a guy. Nice moves. Hey, maybe I do have a few moves. So, oh, and a spin, and that's unfortunate there. Stopped at the goal line, but I get the ball back again with a chance to get my touchdown, and I do. You know, he's got some moves, at least at this level, to shake a few people. But here we go again, out on a route, making the catch and another first down. So we're pretty well taking care of Minnetonka here, and it's not even halftime, which is always kind of nice to see you take out one of your rivals. So it's kind of a cool part. They do the best they can in this mode to simulate real high schools. So they take, you know, real city names at least, and while some of them might not be in the same conferences, as you see me take it the distance here. Big game for Lakes. And goes and says something to the ref there as I unlock an achievement. There he goes, 15 points there. Anyway, oh, nice blocks downfield, and he's going to take it again. I have to showboating at the end there, but I think he has to give some big-time credit to his wide receivers there sticking their blocks, because that was just way too easy. So, as we're just into the fourth quarter here, 41-17, game not in doubt. So, just kind of trying to, this would be the point I want to punish these guys on the ground, make them not want to be tackling my guy there, and that will be the final there, 41-17. So Wayzata advances in this first round here. I don't like that pitch animation you just saw there. The player has to react very strangely to a pitch, and I don't understand why it is that, but you know, he's got to like kind of twist his whole upper body to get that pitch, and it just doesn't look very natural there. You know, especially when you look at the handoffs. You know, the handoffs obviously look much more natural. So don't know why that is, if that's a glitch, if that's something that'll be looked at in a patch, but it just looks really strange. So here you go, see 32 carries for 358 yards and 5 TDs. Add another 54 reception yards. Crazy, and you see some of the scouts that are in attendance there. So at a 2-star caliber there, because we still have some games to play. So anyway, go on to St. Louis Park. Now in real life, St. Louis Park has never been a powerhouse, so you know, I wouldn't expect to see them in a second round here. It'd be a team you'd smash in the regular season, but I don't know, at least when I was playing. But you know, like I said, they do the best they can to come up. You know, it's neat. A neat touch to actually see the real school names up there, you know, instead of just something that was completely made up. So, you know, colors don't obviously match in real life St. Louis Park, whereas I think orange and black. So, you know, but you know, it's kind of nice to see the names at least. Here I'm out catching some more passes here, trying to make some moves. I think I did. You know, that first game was absolutely a monster game, and I think I did up the difficulty after that game. Which is why I'm still having a good game here, but it's not going to be as incredibly easy as the first one was. You know, I wanted to tone it down a bit, so I believe this is now on Heisman. So I think I was playing All-American below it, and I bumped up to Heisman. So anyway, there's another example of that really weird pitch. He's got to twist his body back to catch it, but doesn't really seem to affect you getting around the corner on that pitch at all. Just looks very strange. So there's a touchdown. We're winning this game big time. There's another really weird looking pitch. Great block by the wide receiver. Puts his guy on the ground there, and I'm in, walking in again. These wide receivers on this team can block pretty well. So 38-3 win for Wayzata. They'll move on to the semifinal. And as you see, there's that big block by the wide receiver letting me walk into the house again. But Lando Lakes having another great game, and moving on here, as you know, would be expected here as you move through your high school playoff here. So Wayzata gets Moorhead in the semifinal, and this game, as you see, yet another weird pitch animation. This game was tough. This one, you know, did okay personally. You know, ran my routes, made my catches, and got some plays in. But this game, team-wise, was was kind of tough here. Here we do have the lead, and we're looking for more. You see a 14-7 lead here. As again, I'm into a route here, and I like that, you know, even though they show you where to run your route, obviously if your quarterback is struggling, you can break off that route and run somewhere differently and get yourself open, and they'll recognize that from time to time. So there was a pretty big pass play there. Big gain. We're into the third quarter here with a 14-point lead, and things are looking good going on into you know, trying to make the state final. But you'll see that that's not the case in the end. Moorhead comes back, storms back late to rob me of my chance to get to the state final. So I've got to settle with a semifinal appearance in a close loss. And that's going to lead me right on up to signing day. So we'll check that out here. So because I did up the difficulty, and because I did not make, you know, even make the state final game, more or less win it, I'm looking at a lot of backup opportunities coming in my freshman year here. Now, going down the line, of course, if you know, as you find lesser and lesser teams, there's like a chance to be a starter at Navy. So what Lando Lakes has to do here is decide you know, where he wants to play, if he wants to be a starter on a lesser team or work his way up you know, for a middle of the pack team. So come on back and see what he chooses.